Morning everybody.
Morning everybody.
Now, as you've probably gathered, it's a little bit on the cool side today. At the moment it's about -4. Now, we're across the road from the manor in this field here. Going to give it a try, never know your luck. So we're not going to hang about, we're going to get cracking and see if we can get warmed up a bit. So wish us luck and hope that we find something. Okie dokie, bye for now. Right then, well, we've got the first find of the day, just down here. Only about maybe 5 or 6 inches deep. Cracking signal came up at about 79, 80. Not entirely sure what it is. It looks quite decorative, but obviously I won't know till I've cleaned it up properly. Looks as though it's got a hole in one end, and I think it may be broken at the other end, but I'll let you have a look just in case you know what it is. And there it is, my friend. There's a hole in it just there, and as I say, it's broken at the bottom, but it looks like a very decorative piece. Looks as though it's got some sort of pattern on it. Anyway, it's a nice first find. So we'll pop that into the boxy thing, fill the hole in, and we'll crack on. Now, I have a theory. I could be completely wrong, I often am, but as you can see, I'm detecting on a slope at the moment, and it falls very sharply right down to the bottom, and it rises quite steeply to the top. Now on the top, it's extremely flat and extremely rocky, and because of the commanding views over the valley, I suspect that many years ago on the top of this hill there was some kind of house, possibly even an old manor. I don't really know. There's nothing on the maps to prove it, but it's just a theory. And the last time I was up there, I found an awful lot of lead. So when I've shown you this find, which is not much, I'm going to head up there and see if I can find anything else. As I said, it's nothing to shout about, it's just a button. It's a nice button, tomback, possibly pewter. I'll just let you have a quick look at that. And there it is, just a little tomback button. But as I said, I'm going to head up to the top of the hill and see if there's anything worth looking at. Well, I'm on top of the hill now, and you can see what I mean by the commanding views. I've been detecting on here on the top for about 20 minutes now, and it looks as though my patience has been rewarded. We've got quite a nice little find down here, so I'll bring you a bit closer so you can have a better look. And there it is, my friends. Looks like we've got ourselves a very nice little spindle wall, and I think it's got some decoration on it as well. I think I can see some dots going all the way around, and maybe on the other side some lines going downwards. But yeah, that's an absolutely cracking find. So I'm going to carry on the top where I think there may have been a building, I don't really know, and see what else we can find. Anyway, cracking little spindle wall, into the box with it, and best foot forward. Well, as you can see, I'm still detecting on the flat area at the top of the hill, and we've got another find down here, and it might be something else that's interesting. It's only about 4, maybe 5 inches deep at a push. Oh, hold on a minute. I think it might be part of a crotal bell, but it is only part. I'll let you have a look, see what you think. there it is. I just saw what might be little holes in the top. Just there. There's another one just there. As I say, there's not much left of it, but I think that's what it is anyway. So that's another cracking little find from the flat part on the top of the hill where there may or may not have been an old house. Right, we'll pop that away and see if we can find anything else that's interesting. I'm loving it. Right, I'm still on top of the hill on the flat bit. I've got a target here and I think it might be some sort of lead token. I don't know whether there's anything on it. Looks as though there might be, I'm not entirely sure. But it's more evidence of activity on the top of this hill. So I'm gonna, there might be something on it, I can't really tell. I'll have to wait until I've cleaned it up. But as I said, it's just more evidence of activity on the top of the hill. Right, we'll fill the hole in and plod on. Now, I've got to be honest, as well as digging up a lot of lead, I'm digging up a lot of rubbish at the top of this field. I think the main reason being that the chap who owns the manor house lets this field out to someone else who's got a small holding at the top just there. He keeps sheep over there, pigs, turkeys, chickens, that kind of thing. And obviously he's in and out all the time with his tractors and everything else, and he drops a lot of rubbish. But if you're prepared to spend the time and put the effort in, wheedling in and out of all the iron and the rubbish and everything else, you come across some decent finds. Now I've got a find down here. At first I thought it was a fancy button, but now I think it's something a little bit better than a fancy button. So I'll bring you a bit closer and we'll have a look together. Okie dokie. Right, well, I've had to move off the trackway because the chap who owns the small holding is on his way after the field in his big tractor and livestock trailer, and I don't want to get run over. Anyway, I've moved into the edge of the field. Right, well, this is the find, and as I said, when I first dug it up I thought it was a small fancy button, but looking at it more closely I think now it's probably some sort of brooch. In fact, just give me a second, I'm going to take my glove off and give it a spray. Anyway, there it is, my friends. And what a fantastic design. Just look at that, it's absolutely stunning. And, well, I don't want to stick my neck out, but the design almost looks Tudor. And if it is Tudor, it'll be classed as treasure trove. I'll get some pictures off to the flow and see if they can point me in the right direction. But what an absolutely beautiful find. I mean, if it is Tudor, that's the find of a lifetime, that. Well, it is for me anyway. Oh, get that bugger. Now then, I'm as happy as Larry with that. Look at design on that. It's absolutely fantastic. Right, I'm going to put my gloves back on because it's absolutely Baltic out here. Oh, now then, I'm absolutely over the moon. Get in! Have it! Right, I'll pop this away very carefully into the special little boxy thing, and I'll catch you later. Ho ho ho! Well, as you can see, I'm just in front of where whoever keeps their pigs. I'm in some sort of small compound. Well, I'll tell you something, I'm glad I come in here, because I think we've got a silver hammered. I'll not touch it, I'll bring it a bit closer, let's have a better look. And there it is, my friends. I can't see much on it. I can hear them. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely a silver hammered, but who it is and what it is, I have no idea. Anyway, we'll clean it up. Oh, shut up! Can't hear myself think. We'll clean it up a bit later on. I'll try and find out who the monarch is and how old it is, and I'll put a photograph in the video. Oh, have it! Get in! Oh, I'm loving it up here. Oh, right then, everybody. Well, we've had enough today. You've seen what I've found. Alan's not overly impressed with what he's found.
No, just a few buttons, that'll do.
Yeah, well, at least he's dug some up, few buttons, some lead. Well, a lot of lead. A lot of lead. It's starting to go dark anyway. Now, this will be my last video before Christmas, or should I say our last video before Christmas. So, I just want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, my friends. Okie dokie. Catch you all next time round, mates. Bye.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Bye.